Hi guys, this video is all about hydraulic brakes on a bicycle. I will show you exactly how it works. You will understand how easy the system is, how simple and clever it is, and you will understand what to do so that your brakes will work very well and they can work in super hard conditions. This is the example. I'm gonna be washing and cleaning this bike in half an hour. These are the brakes. When you pull the lever, the braking lever, you are actually pushing a little piston inwards towards the housing, the hose, the braking hose, and the oil, hydraulic oil, is being pushed into the caliper, which is right here, and the caliper will push the pistons and the braking pads against the rotor, and that's how our brakes will slow us down. This is really simple design, and modern hydraulic brakes are very efficient. Let me show you exactly how they work. Here's one more look at the brake. This is the hose, and this is actually half of the caliper with the piston here. This is half of the brake, and now let's see all the details. And that's actually this exact model, which is the Shimano Ultegra. This is the whole one, and this is the same one, just taken apart. What happens when we brake? When we brake, the oil from the hose is pushed into this hole, and this part is this part. See, that's the same exact part. And the oil will go through this little tunnel from here through this hole under our first piston, which is here, but it must go to the other one, right? Thus the other hole right here. And this is also clever design, because why doing another hole in the caliper? It will actually go through the area of our bolt, fixing bolt. So the hole, you see, is right there. And that's how the oil will leave one part, so this part of our brake, and go to the other one through this tunnel here. And this screw is also designed so that it will allow actually the oil to go through. You see, this is a little bit thinner part of this screw right here, and that's how the oil will go. Once again, my friends, from here to here, and from here there. Now we have oil under both pistons. In order to make the bleeding possible, we have yet another hole which is connecting to the bleeding piston. When you unscrew the piston, it has the hole right here, and we will connect the syringe to this bleeding nipple and pump the oil back through it. So from the end of our system, we are pumping the oil so that the bubbles will go from here to here, out there, here, and then out of the system through this hole, back to the hose and up to our bike. Another clever thing about it is self-adjusting system. You can see this is the groove here, or recess, and here is the seal, O-ring. I've removed this one here from this part, and it will seal around the piston like that. When we brake, so the pistons here, those white ceramic parts, go against each other. They will push the braking pads to close on the rotor. This little rubber seal will change its shape, and then when going back to its shape, when you don't brake, it will pull the piston back some amount of millimeters, maybe not, yeah, some millimeters maybe. So when you are wearing down the braking pads, this, not the black one, this is the plate, but what's here in between, the braking pads are getting thinner, and so the pistons will go further and further towards the rotor. They will always go back the same amount of travel, if you will. This is very clever stuff. So the rubbers will pull our pistons back, but also this little spring helps when you release the brake. The pads will go away, the pistons will go away, and they will self-adjust thanks to this easy system. So this is basically it. Why to understand it? When you understand it, you will know how the bleeding goes. You will understand that sometimes doing this during the bleeding process and also putting the bike into a position so that the hose will go up to your braking levers will actually help the bubbles to go out from the system. So that's one thing. And also sometimes you will notice that those pistons don't work in the same manner. Maybe one is completely stopped or jammed, or just one travels more and the other doesn't travel that much, and then you won't be wearing the pads evenly. You need to work on these two. You can simply kind of make kind of exercise for these two, but also you can completely remove those and clean everything, put some oil around them, the braking oil, and then assemble everything back, bleed it, and it will work beautifully. Easy system, pretty clever, I like it, and it really works in any conditions. This is how the hydraulic brakes work. Guys, subscribe to the channel and see you in the next episode.
I was thinking about you.